I'm sorry guys, it's like 3 minutes late. Um, sorry, I was watching stuff on Facebook, but I'm here now. So as people start coming in here, please just be aware to be respectful. But hopefully everyone's been having a good day so far on this Sunday afternoon. So far, my day's been going pretty well. All I've been doing is just been relaxing at home. Relaxing at home and stuff. Nothing too major. But let me just fix. Hang on. Let me just fix my ponytail real quick because it's looking like a mess. And I'm not gonna tolerate myself looking like that on live. So give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. I just fixed it. But as people start coming in here, though, just please remember the rules to be respectful to one another because I or my mods don't want to have to be the ones that kick you out today because, I never want to do that to anyone. The only times I would have to do it to a person is if they're gonna be hateful or judgmental to anyone or myself, but we have one person in the chat. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for upcoming updates with videos and live streams and more. But yeah, so let's just have some fun in here for a little bit. Let loose. Let our minds just chill back from the week, It's a new week now. So let's just get us relaxed, But yeah. Hang on. Let me just take my last pill real quick of my medication. Alright, sorry guys. I was just taking my last round of my epileptic medication. Because, that's important. But I mean, first off, I'd rather take my medication than having a seizure, because that'd be bad if I did not do that. But yeah, y'all can ask me questions in the comments, just don't be inappropriate about it. So, for example, you can ask anything you want to. Don't think there's a certain category you have to go by. Just, what I mean by inappropriate is don't ask like the weird stuff that would be weird but also would sound uncomfortable. Hey there. How are you doing? What is my favorite color? My favorite color is pink. What about yours? That's a good question to start off with. See, that's a good example right there. Questions that kind of go along the lines of that, that's perfect. So let's keep this going. But, hang on. Sorry, guys, just gotta move a pin out of the way. Oh, we have 3 people in the chat, so if you're new, welcome. And if you are a returning guest who has been here before, welcome back. So, Leanne, I can tell you're new because that's awesome. I could tell you're new because I haven't seen, because, I won't recognize people's users, but keep going. Hey there, Andrea, how are you doing? What's my favorite food? My favorite food are chicken tenders, which are, really good. Let's see. What is your favorite food? What you just said to me. But anyway, sorry guys. I just now noticed that my chair level was not even height appropriate. I hate when it does. It just automatically sinks into me. Hey there. Patricia, if I can say your name correctly. Patricia, that's what it is. When are you visiting India? Honestly, I don't know. Andrew, it is dark. Is it dark? It is daylight right now. So right now for where I'm located, it's right now afternoon for my state, which is Texas, by the way. I'm only gonna say that far. Yeah, so it's almost 1:09 right now in the afternoon. But yeah. Sorry, I was just doing something real quick. What do you like about today's generation? That's a good question too. Oh gosh. What um what do I like about today's I think I kinda like about today's generation is just people, like some people being kind and respectful and just, getting to know others and stuff like that. And you're learning stuff every day. Um, what is my favorite animal? Okay, that's a hard one. I think mine is either a dog or a cow, because they're just too cute. Um, I what? No, thank you. What are you? Okay, that is weird in the chat. Ugh. What is my favorite? Okay, I just read that. Have you heard of Tucson AZ? I have never heard of that, actually. Suggest me a movie that I will remember for a long time. Oh yeah, there's some good movies out there. So I will tell you this. There is this one movie I saw when I was about 13, and I watch it sometimes these days too, called Overcomer. And to kind of say some background a little bit about it, it's a really good movie especially if y'all are Christians like myself, but also it's a really good movie in general. But it talks about this basketball coach at first, where he was a basketball coach for a certain school, and then the school principal, she was like, "So we need you to coach track because somebody I think quitted or something from that position or retired from being a coach, and they don't have no one else to coach." And so he's like, okay, I'll go in for it. And he will find out that he only has one teammate. He's only have one player, like one person on his team. And her name was Hannah Scott. And as the movie goes on, you're going to hear some really crazy stuff. So, because she had a dad who she remembers thinking that she thought passed away when she was little, but as the movie goes on, she'll find out that her dad is actually still alive, but then does pass like later in the movie. But I will say that, and she also ran track, and y'all, the movie is super good. Like there's gonna be a point in the movie where you are gonna start crying your eyes out, just because of how good it is. So that is a recommendation to people. Let's see. Your glasses are so pretty. Oh, thank you so much. These are they're navy blue and with like a smidge black in them, like a mix of them. And I'll tell you this, I actually wear two pairs of glasses. So I've got these ones and then a pink and black pair, which my pink and black pairs are my main ones I wear, but I need to figure out when I'm gonna have to get those looked at, just because the lenses are kind of not in best shape. So I had backup. So if if the lens ever broke or if I have to get these adjusted, it's good to have another pair until you can get in to get them fixed, because you can't suffer like that. Yeah, like it is so good. Like it's amazing. What is it called when I've seen that movie? It's called Overcomer, which is amazing. But if you forgot the name of it, what is the movie name? It is called Overcomer, and I said before, it's amazing. I've seen the movie. Have you ever dated any guy when you liked? Oh, hang on. I tried again to think about that. Have you ever dated any guy whom you liked for a long time? Hey there. To answer your question there, oh gosh. I mean, Oh, that is a hard one. I mean, I am dating somebody right now. Like, I've been dating for over a year. I mean, I will say this. Like, in high school, there were guys I saw that looked really cute, and I'm like, he looks cool. And, it would either just be like a whole freak situation, just like, just the nerve. But I will say this. I will say this the opposite route. I actually have been dating somebody who actually was one of my friends from sophomore year, but I had no idea our friendship was going to go from us being friends from grade 10 up to grade 12, which was last year of us dating. And it's wild. Like, and sorry, you're my dad burp in the background. But yeah, it's crazy unheard of. Hey there, Ellie. How are you doing? Sure, your voice is too cute. Okay, thanks. How old am I? I am 19. Some people can look at me and think I look a couple years younger, but some people can look at me and think you look like you're a couple years older. So, and I don't care how people look and think of people like that. Good, that's good to hear that you're doing well. There, Ellie. Russell, welcome back, dude. How are you doing? I'm so glad to see you in here. Man, you guys. I'm so glad to see a lot of you guys. Man, let me just fix my shirt. When do you think about marriage? I am hoping within maybe 5 to 10 years probably from now because, anywhere between the 5 to 10 year gap could happen. I hope so, because that would be nuts because, like, man, I still can't think me in twice. Like, it's wild to believe it. Why is your room as dark? Light up. Hand. Why your room is dark, light it up like your smile. I actually have a lamp on, actually. It's right there. And I can actually see you guys pretty good. Because I will say, I'm not a huge person with, like, a lot of big lights at me. Like, in a room like this. But also, I don't know. It's just, I think it's a sensory thing in me. I mean, everybody is different, though. Let me just do this. Actually, I'll do this. We'll do a little bit of that in the front. But yeah, I am in love with your hair. Oh, thank you so much. My hair is auburn, you guys. You're gonna look at it and think it's more of a dirty brown. I dyed it auburn about a year ago, but it's I mean, nowadays it's like I only would have to wear like certain hairstyles just to you guys actually can see it off the bat. Like, for example, you can actually see it right now, and plus you can see it in certain lighting, but only in certain lighting too, it might not even look like the exact same, but some it does look the actual color. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good, and you make me happy every day. And I love your room way too much. Aw, you are so sweet, Ellie. Thank you so much. And I've been doing pretty good. What about yourself? Let's see if I missed anyone yet. Okay, now, just checking. Han, here's something. What profession would you like to come up to in the near future? That's a good question. I'll tell you guys. For a second, I thought I would become a pre-K teacher at first for a couple years, but as kind of you get older, you kind of look into other stuff too because you never know what's out there. Like there's so many like jobs you could do for your career. Like, okay, here's an example. Let's say if somebody wanted to, okay, an example is let's say if somebody wants to be a police officer, for example, and then they think about that for a couple years, but then they change their minds a couple years later instead of like, okay, no, I'll actually be a mechanic instead. People can change their minds at any time. There's no rush of what, because, and the thing is, it's not a bad thing for that. It's actually called thinking about yourself physically because think about your level in learning, because you want to do something that you're going to love, and you're not just going to go in there typically think, okay, it's just another day, you know. You want to have fun with you want to have fun just a little bit of it, and just be excited to go in there, you know. Do you like it? Ooh, yes, I do. Of course, Ellie. Do you ever, Han, do you ever surrender yourself by, Han, do you ever surrounded by any paranormal activity? Okay, wait, my brain is trying to click. What? Hang on. Do you ever sorry guys, see, this is learning disability here, so take me, and I'll come back to him. Play animal do you like? I don't know what that one means. Oh gosh. And do you ever give me an example of what you're saying, because I'm trying to think. Oh, I don't know actually to answer that. Sorry, and y'all, actually, this kind of gives me a point too. Sometimes when it's fine. Like I said, it's fine to keep questioning me like that. Just an example, like, let me just say this to you guys. When somebody goes to ask me something, just say it to where it kind of can try to get me to click it right away, because, you know, I've got IDD, a part of my disability is IED, which is intellectual learning disability disorder, meaning it takes me a second just to click, because, you know, some people can read questions and go, okay, I know answer to what you're saying here, you know, but then there's a certain question or two that will pop up and go, hang on, what am I thinking, you know? That's just, you know. But yeah, it's intellectual learning disability disorder, which is, and also what that is, it's caused by a lot of things. Like, for example, if people had like certain like stuff back in the day happened to them, like, for example, because it's also brain functions too. Like, I have epilepsy, and with mine, I had brain surgery when I was almost 2 years old, which was in 2007. And yeah, and that was the only chance that, yeah, the reason why I had to do that was because my seizures were so insane. Like, because when I was younger, you guys, that's when they were more active. Like, they were way more rapidly crazy. And the only opportunity you can think about is having surgery like that in order to save your life like that, in order to live longer. And what do you know? 19 and a half years later, I am right now talking with you guys and just living my life. Even though I'm on medication daily, which is what I've been on since I was diagnosed. And I also have to deal with certain side effects with medication. I will still stand up and do what I do for you guys, you know? Because, you know, I'd rather do something to where I'm showing people that I'm still here. God put me here in front when I'm telling you guys. Let me try missing one's responses here. I'm so sorry, I think I missed when you said answered my question, so can you answer it again? The question is, do you like candy? Yes, and I did answer your question a little bit ago, but I'll say it again. To answer your question is, yes, I do love candy, which candy is really good. What will you do if you find yourself sleeping with demon? What? Oh gosh. What will be your instant? Honestly, if I think, oh gosh, that would be terrifying in my head. Because think about that. Imagine if that were to happen to any of us. I mean, for instantly, I would probably panic. Like, I probably would panic and I'd be like, why am I in that situation? You know, because sleeping with the demon's not a good thing. Like, the demon is Satan, by the way. And we do not allow Satan to get in our life ever. We only allow God to come in our life, honestly. Because, you know, demon is not welcome. It's like we'll have our walls up. Like we are all four walls surrounded to where a demon cannot hit it at all. Only God can hit the wall in the good way, you know? Yes, exactly. Like, y'all, I'm a Christian. So I know how to put up with my own life, you know. Like y'all, I gave my own life to Christ when I was like basically 13, I think. I was like 13 or 12. Like, it was actually in 2017 that I actually got baptized at one of the churches I used to go to back in the day around that time, which I was in like six. I think I was about almost 13. Yeah, I think 13, almost 14. I'll have to look because I think I was like 13 or 12 at the time. Can't you see my comment? Yes, I can see your comment, which I did respond to you, I think. That I'm aware of. Let me look, because I think I did respond to you. Let me just make sure. Why is your room is dark yet light? Yeah, I saw your comment, I think. Have you ever seen yourself in your dream? Ooh, that's a tough one. Gosh. Maybe, I don't know. Me too. Yes, y'all, we put God first in every situation. Like, if we were to find ourselves, like, in a whole worry situation, we are putting God first to help us out because, you know, faith over fear is also one of the number one things because, you know, y'all, we're Christians here as well. Like, there's some of us here that are Christians, like myself. And if you do not have God by your side, what is wrong with you? Because if you do not, you will not know how to get help like that. Spiritually. Get help. Like in life like that. I will tell you that. Do you remember oh my gosh, that's a good one. Yes, I do. My actual first kiss. I'll tell you, I've had two guys that kissed me before. But let's just say, I usually would, how do I say this? I would probably say my first kiss was when I was 15 or almost 16. But really, I would not count that one because that one was actually my ex-boyfriend. But I would count my second first kiss, I will say that, with my right now partner. And it was actually on my birthday when I was 18 last year, which was crazy. And it was also with my best friend too, because she was with me as well when it happened. But also like I said, my first kiss too though was when I was dating my ex when I was a sophomore, which I was about 15 at the time. Just haywire. Yep. It's crazy. Yep, God is so, amen, God is good. Have you ever heard about sorry, I'm hearing one of the cows. I don't know if I've heard of that to answer your question there. But yeah, y'all hear that. Sorry, that's one of my neighbor's cows moving. It's a little one of my neighbor's old calves, he's moving. Which I'm pretty sure he's trying to call me. That's so funny. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm moving. You know? Yeah, because like for example, I've got one of my neighbors, he has like a lot of cows behind us that he breeds and things like that. I am 20 years old now, but I never had any boyfriend. I never get kisses, nothing. My lips are still dry. Oh. Hey, you're my next age. What? Hey, that's crazy. We're only a year in difference. That's cool. That's funny. I'm like, that's so funny. I was reading. I'm like, wait, we are now a year in difference. That's nuts. That's crazy. That definitely just hit me. That's pretty cool though. With age difference. Do you have crush on your what? Did you not really. I mean, who would have a crush on their own cousin? That would be weird, right? Like, that's a family member. For crying out loud. I am 10 years old. Oh, that's cool. Nice. I mean, we have 6 people in the chat. That is pretty cool. Man, you entered 5th grade now. Wow. Crazy. What are you currently pursuing in education field? Right now, let me just say this. Right now, I am taking a gap year right now just to kind of take a break just from school, just to wind down because from constant years of just going to school yearly and, at this point, it's time to hit the brake on neutral and just stabilize. Like, try to mentally and physically just prepare just to relax and prepare and just kind of think about what I want to physically go into, you know? And like I said, it's good like that after high school to hit the brake on neutral. Like hit the gear on neutral and just don't go too fast. And person named me their own cousin. That's crazy. Like, what? That is a weird though. Yeah, how would they have exactly. Like, first of all, a cousin is literally a family member. Like, they're literally family. That would just be weird to literally say, hey, I'm dating your own cousin. That is weird, My name is Maddie. In which, I'll tell you this, my name is spelled Maddie. My name is spelled all sorts of ways, you guys, so, My name's one of the names where it can literally be spelled multiple ways. Out there, like, all kind of crazies. But, yeah, it's crazy. Hey, let me get a drink real quick. Man. It's kind of good to do that every few minutes or so. Oh, thank you so much. Leon, thank you so much for saying that. You're very kind. And we need to keep seeing more kind people in this generation. Which we have kind people out there. We just need to keep seeing that multiply than what our numbers are currently looking at. Where are you from here? I'm I am from the U.S. To answer your question. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, let me fix my glasses just a little bit because they were like half standing. But yeah, I'm from the U.S., which I usually have to do it safe though, because people are trying to go crazy. But yeah, I love people that are kind, so I am trying to be more. Yeah, exactly. See, we all want to keep seeing more kindness out there because there's people that are kind too, but there's just some people that are just, I don't know what's wrong with them. Like, there's people in our generation currently that they just don't know what kind is, and they just don't know how to even act right, you know? Like, it's crazy. And I mean, like I said, we need to keep seeing more of that. So when we see somebody who's pretty nice and kind to someone, that's a good thing because we want to keep seeing that out there. Have you, let me make sure I'm not missing anyone else's comments. Oh, here. Okay, here we go. John, welcome in the chat. Holy smokes, John, that is awesome. Keep those numbers going. I think I did see it the other day. I think I just can't remember. But John, keep your numbers going. That's amazing. Have I ever heard about... I don't think so. Just letting me know I am 10, but not a Sephora kid. Okay, cool. Trust me, don't think that I'm gonna hate you for that. I would not hate anyone. Like, I would not be the person who's gonna hate like that off the bat. You know? And we have 6 people in here right now, which is crazy. So again, for people who have not tapped the like button up here, please feel free to do so. But if you have, don't listen to me, because I will tell you that. You're in India if you don't obey your mom. Say what? That's insane. Okay, wait, that's crazy though, I'm not gonna lie. Of course. Like I said before, we need to continue seeing more nice people, more people that are just gonna be nice to others, because I feel like some parts of our generation is slowly starting to turn into just some people they just do not know what the term means. And honestly, those people just need to go back to kindergarten to relearn everything, because, you know, when people like that reteach themselves it, that's how they know, oh, so all this time I've been saying this incorrectly, you know? Just like in kindergarten, you get learned what your sight words are. Like, we all in kindergarten learn those. So, and actually, and Jacob, welcome in the chat, dude. How are you doing? I'm glad to see you came in. Man, getting a lot of people in this chat. 4 people. Numbers go crazy, so just be aware for them to go nuts. Is losing virginity I don't know. I need to look that up. I mean, it just depends. I think it's different in all states, especially in different countries. I don't know if it's really illegal in the U.S. I'll have to see. But I don't think it isn't. I would not think. What? What is it, Jacob? What'd you do that was bad? Hopefully it's like something wrong with them. You're all crazies. But I don't think losing your virginity before marriage, I think in the U.S., I don't think it's illegal. I don't think. That's an I think though answer though. And I said, and like I said, in different countries it's so different. So it's not always gonna be accurate. Depending what area in the continent you're located. Let's see, we have 4 people in here. We have 5 though tapping the like button. So let's keep that going. Can you name any adult creators so that I can visit their Pornhub account? And also I mean, there's a lot. I'll tell you, there's a lot of really good YouTube. Hey there. I don't know what your name is because you're. Hang on. Can you name Indian? No. Okay, I'll tell you, there's so many good YouTube channels out there. So I will say this, you guys. Lately, I have been so recently I have been in there's this one person I have started watching a lot, and she is like a really fun person herself, which I need to find her though. But she every night or two will do like live streams where she will like it's a really fun stream though, but like just make sure you guys aren't like you've got to be older to be in there. Like you've got to be at least in the older age gap, not like kid age, because I mean, just because chat will be disabled on her end, and you don't want to have that happen. But her name is Stacy, and she is just fun. Like she takes song requests, but whatever I will say now is the thing is like she does take song requests on her streams. But the thing is, when you say a song request, make sure you're saying a song that doesn't have any bad language in it. Like, that doesn't use any bad terms. So, for instance, the songs that I've been picking are pretty good bass. Like, last night when I was in her live, actually, I chose this song called Does He Know by One Direction. And for my people who are Wendy fans, OMG, that song is just too good. Like, I can just start going crazy of how good it is. Is she wild in doing it? Actually, my question is 18 plus. Yes, I mean, for example, she, it's really cool because she, like, for example, like, you can say hi to her in the chat. So, kind of what goes on is in her live, you guys, is when she starts off, she'll start off with probably 5 to maybe 10-minute meet and greet with her viewers. So, for people who come into her live streams, and we'll say hey for a few minutes, and then after that we'll get right into the actual stream, and then in the middle of it, when she goes, start putting your song request in the chat, and then put your song of choice. But like I said before, all I will tell you is do not put a song that has bad language in it, because even she doesn't handle when people, it's kind of like my life where I don't like when people are stupid in the chat. She's the same way, but she'll get the boot out, you guys. And she has it like she's got like this super cute style she wears. Like she wears so many cute like outfits every single live. Like she's just too cute. And she's got so many cute hats and all the things. And her backdrop, you guys, is super cool. Like, it's almost like strip lights, like, hanging down. Like a backdrop with just, like, lights. It is so cool. Spider-Man. But yeah. Okay, that hand. I think I just saw that question. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Beast is pretty cool. But yeah, there's so many good, like, YouTubers out there. Though. Who is my celebrity crush? Okay, that's a good one. Okay, mine, it's a pretty tricky one. Like, my celebrity crush is either between Kevin Hart or Jamie Foxx, because both of them are so hot. But also, for example, Kevin Hart is so funny. Like, he's short. Like, he can almost be close to my height, at least by a couple feet. And oh my gosh, they're too funny. And then Jamie Foxx, I just don't know, just his vibe, just is hot. Like him himself just looks so hot. I'm like, oh my god. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know why. They're all too good, though. I'm not gonna lie, a single bit. Really want. Oh my gosh, you're saying in the chat. Yeah, just be careful how you just said that because, you got other people in the chat. We have 7 people in here, though. Thank you so much. I very appreciate it. Definitely continue and subscribe for all new people in here who have not done that. But I'll tell you guys before, if you've done that, do not listen to what I say, because, you don't have to. What's the point of repeating myself? And yeah, and I mean, the reason why I repeat myself is because we get so many people in here, so it's like, they don't know what I just said a few minutes ago. But yeah. Anywho. Man. Let me get a water break again. And for people thinking, that looks like Stanley, which it's not, it's a Walmart tumbler. It's actually really cool. Because up close, you can see how cool texture it looks. It's really cool. And which my boyfriend was the one who got me that for my, I think my boyfriend was the one who got me that for my birthday this past year, which was October. Yeah. And also with the ring I'm wearing as well, but that's my promise ring, by the way, not engagement. What time is it? Right now it is 1:45 right now in the afternoon. Currently, where I'm located. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have got Stanleys these days. Like, they're pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. And what's funny is, you'll think that one's a Stanley. That one's more, that one's like a different company, but it does look like a Stanley though, fully. But it's just kind of one of those that you can get at like Walmart. Kind of like the cheap ones. That would be kind of cool though to actually get one though. That would be neat. The one that actually says the company name on it. That'd be kind of cool. Let me look, because I've got so many people coming in the chat. What time? I saw that one. Okay, yeah, I think I did, maybe. Man, what time is it? Let me scroll up and make sure I'm not missing anyone. What? Ahead. Would you like listening to old school songs? Like, it just depends on the song, really, to answer your one question here. I mean, 2000s is kind of like what right now is. And I mean, yeah, for reference, I was born early 2000s, like mid-early 2000s. For reference. Okay, I think I've now just got all the questions looked at. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, that's right. India's the opposite time of us. That's crazy. But yeah. Anywho, we have 5 people in the chat. Who is your admin? I'll tell you, I've got so many people who are mod in my stream. Like, just so you guys are aware, we do have mods who do join here and there. Because, it's really good to have mods like that in the chat because, what if someone comes in here and just starts cussing the storm, And I've had that happen so many times. Like, it's not even crazy. And that's why I've got mods in here half the time. Just because, if someone were to be going crazy either at me or just saying so just to try to get the attention, then, hey, they can get them without me, because, for example, let's say if I'm just talking to you guys and they spot it, hey, the best part is, hey, they can block them without me trying to do it because, that's one less hands to put at. Like, that's one less thing on my mind to deal with because think about it. I'm talking to you guys and, you know, I can't just be talking to you guys and go, block person talking, you know, and my brain will not. People have the ability to do that, but some just don't. For me, it would be crazy just to do this, and I go, okay, do you. That just does not. And you know, your brain is just trying to think what you're saying. But yeah. Man. Oh my god, that's a good question too. Do you like fidgets? Yes. Actually, I do have one I can show you guys. Hang on, be right back. I think it's over here. Oh, it's over here. Hey, let me check time to real quick. Alright. Okay, here we go. Let me just find it. I've got it for you guys. Okay, hang on. Let me make sure let me look at these other questions real quick too, though. Do you know any Indian content? I mean, there's this one lady who comes in here. I mean, actually two of them come in here. Which I'll have to look at them in a minute. It's okay. You're good. Yes, I will show you because I've got it. I just had to grab it. But I've got this really cool fidget that's a fidget cube. Okay, look. Here's what's cool. So for people who've never heard of a fidget cube, it's really cool because on each side, they've got like different little like things. So on this side, there's like this where you pull this, turn it. We can do all directions. Here, almost like imagine if it's a light switch. You can do that. That's nothing, but this is cool because you can push, tap. This, you can do this or push it and do all directions. This, you can move it. It's really cool. But yeah, it's neat. Like all sides though, like here, and there have a lot of cool things. And that's actually really good if you're somebody who uses your hand. Like if you're somebody that uses your hands a lot. And, you know, they're really good. And it's a good distraction for yourself because let's say if you're in a habit of if you're somebody who picks at something like crazy, like y'all, like I'm somebody who picks at, I'm talking too fast. But y'all, I'm somebody, and as an example, I am somebody who actually picks at my own nails for no reason. I don't know why. I think it's a weird just nerve thing I just do. I just don't. Not like every single day, but like just occasionally I'll be picking up my nails just for no reason. And just, you know, and this kind of helps me not do that as much. But it's really cool. And they have so many different colors and designs as well on Amazon, which you can get them off of, which are really cool. Yes, they're so cool. But yeah, you can get these off of Amazon for a pretty good deal. Like they aren't really too expensive, so they're pretty cheap, which is good because you don't want to get something too expensive unless you have the money for it. But you know, so and I'll tell you, for example, I actually had this exact same fidget cube color when I was in middle school, and I don't know what I did with it back then. I think I just grew out of that era and then just decided to bring it back another few decades later. But yeah, they're awesome to have and stuff like that. Man, we have 5 people in the chat. Thank you ever getting our war break. Oh, sorry, that's my neighbor's cow that you're hearing again. Yeah. But that's just what's going on. What do I do next here? Oh, we've got 3. Man, we're doing so good though with the chat. Like, thankfully it's not been too crazy. And here I'm thankful for that because I mean, you know, we don't want to, you know, I don't want to put up with chaotic. But yeah, so man. But maybe we have 7 people though who have hit the like button here, so thank you so much to the 7 of you guys who have been liking the live. And right now we've got 3 of you watching, which is amazing. Because, you know, it's really good to get entertained like that. But also, it gives you something to relax by. You know? And also, you guys, let me just say this. I also, like I said, I do film content on here. So, for instance, yesterday I uploaded a short. Yesterday. And actually, that one I have a feeling that I'm going to continue getting decently good views on it. Because it was a pretty good entertainment one. And I did that one pretty cute. But yeah. Oh, what do I know? What do I know? But yeah. Man. It's pretty crazy. Oh gosh. But yeah. That's just what you gotta do. But anyway. But yeah. Yep. And I'll be right back. Oh, we have 2. No, yep. We have 1 person in here, but I'm just coming down. But anyway. Sorry guys, I was looking outside because I was seeing something out my window. Oh, good. But yeah, anyway. That's just what you have to do. Just a bit. Alright. Anyway, guys, right now we're not really doing a whole lot, so, I'm probably fixing to jump off for right now, and then I'll come back again this evening, probably around 6:30. But I will see you guys again around 6:30 Texas time.